السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. معكم رواح المعاقل من شبكة ألعاب. الآن معي روبرت فيسر VP وجنرال مانجر of PlayStation Middle East. راح أسوي معه مقابلة. Mr. Fisser, thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to interview you.
The pleasure is mine, thank you.
Thank you. Will the PS4 Pro or Slim have interchangeable hard drives?
My understanding, yes it is. So you can exchange the internal hard disk to a higher capacity.
Will they support saving video games on external hard drives?
My understanding, it does not.
Okay. The digital prices for the Saudi store, they're a little bit more expensive than other areas. Are you working on it? Are you working on making it better or to equal the prices out there?
Well, it's an area that's continuously under review. You also have to bear in mind that some of the games that are available on the store are own games published by Sony Interactive Entertainment. There are also games on there that are from other publishers, and they're free to set the prices they see fit. So it's always a little bit a question: do you look towards the US or Europe or the rest of the Middle East or retail? We try to balance it as good as we can.
Okay. What about PlayStation now? We've seen it in the media briefing, but we haven't seen a date or prices. Can you comment on that?
There is absolutely no announcement to make for the region.
Okay. PS4 Pro, you announced that it's coming November 10th to Saudi Arabia. Are there any more upgrades in the future for PS4 Pro, or is this the last upgrade before PlayStation 5?
It hasn't come out yet.
So, yeah, I know.
So let's release first, and let's enjoy what's coming, and it will be there for a good number of years.
Okay.
And I think we've got a really beautiful product that I think will appeal to a lot of gamers that are looking for those kind of specifications. So yeah.
Okay. We've seen Xbox be successful with their Elite controller. Will PlayStation 4 follow suit in that area?
There are a couple of options. Either something might come out from our own lineup, or we might work with a third party around licensing. So there's some really good licensed accessories coming out. So maybe there's something to announce in that area in the future, but at the moment I'm not aware of that. So at the moment I can't really confirm to you that we're working on anything like that at all.
Okay, interesting. We've seen PlayStation VR games like Batman, I think, being exclusive to PlayStation 4 for now, but only like a timed exclusive. Is the headset, the PlayStation VR, is it also like a timed exclusive for PlayStation? Will it come to PC, or is it just an exclusive for PS4?
No, I think it will just PlayStation
4. In Sony's perspective, what's the future of VR gaming? Where do you see this going? Is it going mainstream? Is it a side thing like the Wii Remote and the PS Move? Or is it is it a complement to gaming in general, or is it going to be the main gaming way?
Well, like I talked about today at the event, is that we really believe it's not just a complement to PlayStation 4, but it's really a new gaming experience in its own right. And I think the game experiences that have been developed and are in development for VR are quite unique experiences as well. It's just not kind of copying something that already existed, just kind of porting it. So those things all combined, we believe it's really a genuine, completely new way of playing games. So in that way, we believe it will exist in its own right.
Okay. We've seen Sony focus on localizing games and getting that translation in, Arabic translation. We've seen Horizon Zero Dawn is coming with full Arabic support. But there's one game that's always been banned in Saudi Arabia, and that's God of War. Will the new God of War, will you work on it specifically to get it to Arabic and to get it in stores in Saudi Arabia? Are there any focus on God of War?
Yeah, with any game really, we would like to. Maybe I should answer it in a different way. There are two types of localization. One type of localization is just having it in the same language, whether it's text and voiceover. And the other one is localization, is the content itself. And we've seen on both areas that a lot more studios are paying more attention to either have the language part covered, but also more and more studios are thinking about the content itself. There are always a number of games that are maybe so difficult to really localize it that it, as I describe it, fits in the borders of comfort of what can be sold in a country. So we are in dialogue about those things. I can't really say anything at the moment because, as you can imagine, those things are an ongoing process, and sometimes you can work something out and sometimes you can't. But I think the most important thing to understand is that we are in dialogue and we are trying to best, and where we can, yes, we try to make it fit within the borders of comfort and it's acceptable in a country.
Thank you so much, Robert, for being with us.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
مع السلامة.